Okay, we've completed our shaft. We've taken the shaft down so it'll fit in the collet. And we've evened the thing out. It's perfectly square. It's perfectly aligned. I shaved off the very top to make that a perfectly flat surface. As you can see right here, this surface, I'm not really concerned about. The surface between our seating area and the shaft will go into collet. This is just superfluous, so I'm not going to mess with that. But what we're going to do up here now is we're going to put a big hole in the center and then 4 small holes around the big hole, which will correspond to this right here. So the big bolt is going to be a 1/4 inch by 20 thread, which, as you can see, this is my tap right here. I'll be tapping the center, and I believe this bolt's going to be more than long enough to handle the torque put on this piece of aluminum when it's being resized and the teeth are cut into it with my fly cutter. And then I'll be using this tap right here, which is an 8 by 32, and I'll be putting 4 of these smaller bolts, these small ones right here, and attaching this full thing on top of here. But of course I'll be starting with a fresh piece of metal, and I'll be making that sprocket myself. So I think we're going to have a pretty good system here. I'm very excited to get started, but it's almost 9 o'clock, and I don't think that at this time I would be capable of doing many more measurements like this, because the whole thing comes down to placing the center bolt in this shaft at perfectly center, and then the 4 bolts, which will be 90 degrees apart from each other, in the proper locations. So I'm going to give myself a rest tonight, probably wake up about 5 in the morning and continue my work here. But I think this is looking really promising. And for those that don't know, this is this whole assembly sitting on the A2 steel, which is a very hard steel. I bought another piece today, which is only a 1/4 inch thick, and that will be my first cutter. As you can see on the side there, it says A2 soft. This is fabulous steel. I'm very excited to start working with this stuff. I will see you in the morning.